Hey, sometimes the fire of transition feels so hot. Let me explain. There is always a way to monetize what it is that you desire to do. For some of you, you've already started your business. For some of you, you're thinking about it and it's time to take that thought and make it reality and make your transition. That's how you're going to make the difference on this planet that you're called and born to do. Let's talk about the fire of transition. I remember being a pharmacist and making that transition from a familiar place, which was that I trained my whole life to take on this career as a pharmacist. And then not only did I do my, undergraduate studies, got the master's of pharmacy, and then I went on to do the postgraduate degree to get of what clinical pharmacy as well. I did all of that stuff because it felt like a sure thing to be in this job as a pharmacist, or this career as a pharmacist, and it was a well-paid career. However, it wasn't what I was called to do, and I'd always felt this urge, this need, this desire to do my own thing. I really wanted to do what I'm doing now, actually, but I didn't have the courage at that point. It wasn't until bankruptcy, depression, seeing my 3 young, beautiful daughters and realizing I had to show them a different way, that we do not have to just stick with the status quo, that I decided to jump into the fire of transition. Transitioning from what I knew, which was the job path, the career, safe, do that, stay on path, do not turn away from that. But I did. I made the transition to a life where I was in control of my income. If I did the work, I got paid. If I didn't do the work, I didn't get paid. But then it's even better than that because, in business, especially if you're creating assets, they can continue to pay you for forever. And I have a heck of a lot of assets in my business now, having been very gradually growing it, building it, putting stuff in there that will support people in the way that I choose to. However, it wasn't always the easiest thing to do. It felt tough. There were many opportunities to run back to the place of safety, run back to a familiar place, especially when nobody in your world knows why you're doing what you're doing. They look at your life and they're telling you, but everything is fine. You're a pharmacist. Why do you want to do anything else? Except they don't know what is going on in your heart. They don't see the vision that you see. They don't understand the call inside of you to make a difference to a heck of a lot more people than you are right now. And so when you are trying to make that transition, it can feel tough. It can feel like you're going to lose everything and everyone, and sometimes you actually do. And yet I am here to tell you that you have the ability to stay in the fire of transition. You do not have to resolve it too soon. You can hold on and cross over to the other side. Yes, sometimes it feels like the fire is burning you. Oh, some days it feels like, why the heck am I even freaking doing this? And yet, you have the power to stay in the darkness, in the fire, to feel it burning away, the nonsense inside of you, the fears, the doubts inside of you, to feel all of that going away. And instead of running, you can stand firm, knowing that you are headed towards your vision and nothing is going to stop you. Because even though the people that you're even trying to support do not understand why you are doing this, you can see the other end. So you will never give in, right? You can see what they cannot see. So though they have their opinions, you have your vision. You have the power to go to the other side. Do not resolve the pain too soon and return to a life of low-level sadness and emptiness. Stay the course. Do the simple things you know to do each day, even when everything inside of you is yelling, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why don't I just freaking give up? Do not give up. I was just saying to a client not so long ago that the only reason why businesses fail is that the owner quit. They may have had all kinds of good reasons why they quit. But when it comes down to it, they got into the fire, could not handle it, got out of the fire, went back to safety. Do not let that be you. Your vision, your prosperity is worth your ability to stay strong. Much amazing love. This business growth is going to be the biggest spiritual growth of your life. Much love.